What's going on, YouTube? I feel like I've kind of gone away from my roots on my channel. I talked about this on Instagram, and it's that I used to put out a lot of good informative content, a lot of good fitness, nutrition, supplements, prep, like a lot of just like good helpful content. And I've steered away from that, and the channel's become more about myself, more about like what I'm doing, and obviously I'm still trying to help you guys, still motivate you guys, but it's not as informative. And while I understand why that is, I feel like I'm not as like passionate about the fitness information side of things. I still want to create that content. So expect a lot more starting with this video. And today we're doing a chest workout, power bodybuilding style. I'm also drinking on my fruit smoothie that I've been doing every morning lately. And it might be a dumb way to use my carbs, but I really enjoy it. It wakes me up, I think. And yeah, so guys, I really hope you enjoy this video. Let me know exactly what you want to see as far as informative videos and stuff like that. But if you would like to, go ahead and feel free to leave a thumbs up on this video. It helps the channel grow a ton, and I definitely appreciate it. Imagine if every single person that watched this video gave it a thumbs up. That'd be crazy. But I really do hope you guys enjoy this one, and I will see you in the video. So I'm going to be commentating while I'm watching my screen, just like you guys are watching it. So you can look at either one of these, but I'll probably be looking at my computer most of the time. As you can see here, we're starting out with a 5x5 on bench. I'm using 245 pounds. This weight, to be honest with you guys, isn't too heavy, and I am experiencing some problems with my chest. For example, my sternum is hurting, and I'm afraid to see a doctor about it because usually anything that's wrong with your sternum means surgery or some type of very expensive care, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. But a lot of people ask me a lot, do I use any accessories when I lift or anything like that? And I think that's what they meant by like wrist wraps and everything. I do use wrist wraps just because my wrists do hurt a lot. Sometimes I wear something on my elbow because I get some tendonitis pain. I usually just put it on one arm so that not both have like help. And sometimes I wear a belt because I have a hernia. I just feel like a broken person. Sometimes I wear a belt because I have a hernia, but I forget to bring it to the gym pretty frequently. So some videos you may see me wearing all that stuff, some videos you may not, but I felt really good this day. I was experiencing that sternum pain that was kind of annoying and throwing me off, and it felt like my chest was about to like crack in half, but we got through it. Now, as far as the theme for this workout, we're going for a power bodybuilding style, which is essentially, if you don't know, I mean, you can check out one of my videos prior, but it's basically when you practice the powerlifting movements, trying to get stronger, and then after that you go and you practice your bodybuilding movements so you can get bigger as well. That's pretty much what it boils down to. So that was the first part of the workout, the strength side, which was 5x5. I usually take anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes rest between sets of the strength, and then I take about 30 seconds to 1 minute between the sets of the bodybuilding part, which is what you're watching right now. Look at that back popping out, guys. We're getting leaner, and there's a physique update at the end of this video as well that you can see, which I'll go into and give you details in a second. I wasn't pleased with it 100%, but we supersetted those low to high cable flies with this incline bench. The incline bench, you can see it's kind of sloppy. I felt it. It doesn't really matter if it is sloppy because I was feeling it in my chest very, very much. It's just that the 135 for me on incline is like air. As you can see, I was just pumping it out, so I needed to increase the weights. So that's what I did to get ready for my second set. Now, something for low to high flies I strongly recommend is that a lot of people try to go very wide with their grip. I always try to go as close to my body as I can, and you'll notice that that targets your chest a lot more than if you do it wider, it'll target your front and delts a lot. So that's a little tip for you guys. Try to bring your hands closer to your body before you start to lift your hands up towards your chest. And usually, like you saw right there, 5 to 10 seconds rest in between your supersets. Usually just immediate as possible. You don't want to have too much time in between them. And this right here was 185. Now 185 on incline, especially after doing a 5x5 on bench and part of a superset on my second set, this was rough. So what I decided to do, just because I know my limitations, 5 reps to 8 reps between each set. Now 5 reps to 8 reps isn't a lot, but it's definitely enough to give you a great pump. And then this here, you can see I found a better angle. I'm stupid for not getting this one in the first place. I look much bigger here, but I can never see if I'm facing the other way, obviously. But low to high cable flies, the only thing I experience pain-wise, because you guys know I have all those problems with my body, is my left chest always feels like my left pec, like right near my nipple, always feels like I have like a pec tear. and like something's gonna rip. It's a very strange feeling, so I always try to like foam roll it, honestly. But back to here, right there, you saw I got 3 reps, and then I was pretty fatigued. It wasn't my chest that was fatigued, it was my front delts, which it was my own fault. I didn't really stretch them out properly. So definitely warm up your shoulders just as much as you warm up anything else on any upper body day. And then once I collected myself, I went back for it again, and I think I did 3 reps again. But the last one is a pretty good grinder, so you guys can laugh at that one. But as far as the workout goes as a whole, guys, I really love this chest workout. It's not my usual, you guys know I wrote a powerlifting, power bodybuilding program, and I'm trying to do that right now. And this isn't one of the workouts. This is just a test workout for me, and I really love it. Very fast-paced. Definitely feel like I burned a ton of calories. I was sweating a ton. And right here, you're seeing me do a plate-loaded chest press, the incline one. I love plate-loaded anything as long as it doesn't like hurt me too much. But this plate-loaded press is really, really good for getting that like very upper shelf chest pump. Doesn't mean it's going to necessarily grow it immediately, but I always notice if I don't do that one, my upper chest doesn't look as pumped when I'm done my workout, just because it just hits it so hard. And as you can see with each set, if you really look closely, that I change my hand grip up. So if I do 3 sets of something, normally I'll go like wide, close, middle, or I'll do like a pause at the bottom or pause at the top, just to change things up as much as I can. I really like having like a very high volume workout with a bunch of different types of little tiny changes in each set. I think it helps a ton. Sometimes I turn to the side and do one arm and some unilateral stuff, but you'll see what I'm talking about in the next exercise. But this plate loaded press, if you have it at your gym, definitely use it. If you don't, try to find something like it or go to a gym that has plate loaded, because plate loaded is the best. I love it so much. And then we have over here this cable chest fly. Yeah, cable chest fly. And we decided to do one unilateral movement because if you've noticed, everything I've done so far has been pretty much bilateral, with exception of depending on what you classify a low to high fly, because it's 2 handles and not one. Or the hammer press for that matter, but I don't know. I just like using one arm at a time. I think it just adds a different effect. Also works your core a ton. And I was testing things out, see what I liked the most, see what was like least amount of pain, see where I felt the most pump. And if you guys have noticed, the theme ever since my 5x5 in the beginning has been not that heavy of a weight. If you look, I'm only doing 4 or 3 of the plates on the stack, which this is a heavy stack, so it's probably like 5 or 6 plates on the regular one. And then I supersetted the flies with a cable press. Now, a lot of people think you can only do like a fly with this machine, but actually it feels way better than dumbbells in a press. And you guys know me, I don't use dumbbells for anything except arms and shoulders. I hate dumbbells on chest, I hate dumbbells on back, I hate them on legs especially. Well, actually, I think I might like them on legs the most. I just know they hurt the most on legs. And then this set right here, I decided to do a little bit different, back to both at the same time, and I did a little crossover on each one, upper, lower, right hand over left hand over right hand, alternating. And then after that, I went back to the single arm just because I know that felt much better. And it definitely felt like I was isolating my chest more. So it was just more for me at that moment in the workout. And then once we got through this, guys, we did the superset with the press again. But, like I was saying, I like to switch it up a lot. And I feel like if you can do something like this, it will replace dumbbells for you, but it will also add more time under tension. So it just helps a ton. And I'm a huge fan of this exercise. I usually throw some type of variation in this in every chest workout. But that's pretty much the workout, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And now I'm going to get into the physique update. I'm going to pretty much explain some things as far as like how I feel about my current physique, what I feel like it should look, and why it looks different on this day. So hopefully you guys can understand that. It's very odd the way things work for me. Sometimes I film on like the worst days possible, but it is what it is. If you are liking the video so far, definitely hit the thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe if you're new. But we'll get right into the physique update. So first I'm going to show you guys the physique update for my second physique update of the series. I was looking leaner, but not lean yet. Just some abs showing a little bit. I have a little bit of vascularity in my shoulders. My first physique update, barely any abs showing, barely any vascularity, but I was the most full because my body still had a ton of like glycogen in it. The one on the left right now is my current physique update. You see more ab definition, more oblique coming in. I don't look as vascular. I don't look as big, because the worst thing about this day was that, and this is just some basic men's physique posing, and I'm not doing any like transitions or trying to be smooth about it. I'm just trying to get the rotations, so you can see my full physique. My back looks killer. Not being cocky, I'm just super excited about my back. But I picked the worst day because on this day I felt bloated and flat. And if you guys can only imagine that combination, it's not fun. So that's the physique update, guys. I am getting a ton leaner. In my opinion, this physique right here is not my leanest that I've been so far on prep. Or not prep, but just this cut. I woke up this morning at 208.2. And if you guys know, I started this process at 215.6. So pretty excited about that. I only have about 7-ish more pounds to go. And I have 2.5 weeks to get it done, which I can easily handle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the physique update. Also, you can tell me what you think about this, and I'll probably do another physique update within the next video or two, guys, honestly, just because this one sucked. If you don't know, I also have a hernia, which makes it hard for me to flex my abs, and it's super hard just because I have a lot of pain like right in my lower abs every time I go to flex them. So physique updates are hard for me to do, but I still try to do them because I know you guys like them and I know they get the views, yo. But yeah, I'll record another one for you guys because this one kind of sucked. And then we can really compare what it's actually like. I also picked horrible lighting for this one. And I'm not trying to like be like, please don't think that's what I look like. Like, I'm not trying to like do anything. That's just the truth. I didn't feel right. It wasn't the proper day for it.